Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Bozmos2, where we are playing Chaco. This is turn 7. Let's jump into things. Okay, so interesting scenario. And I love this about the game because it tells you things when you're just looking at it. So we can see this is Phasia has attacked Hesperia. And we have attacked Hesperia. This is where our bear attacked, but we can see that there is no bump. So we can watch this battle knowing that Phasia had an accident. So Phasia has a group of knights here, along with their colossal light infantry. These guys are pretty dangerous, right? Like, we talked about that concept of maybe we run into someone who has giants that, you know, giants have a little bit more health, they hit a little harder, etc. This is that kind of scenario, but I think this is also that kind of scenario of like, I would feel okay with the bear going up against these guys because they hit hard, not hard enough, not fast enough, they don't have enough defenses, enough survivability. The bear would take them out. Take probably a little bit of damage, but would take them out. These, however, are his god. Phasia has a... I believe this is a triumvirate, right? We have the Just Knight, we have the Valiant Knight, and I believe the last one is the King of Knights. So these are interesting expanders, and they are a bit more lethal in comparison, right? Interesting. So these have some interesting weapons. The Valiant Knight has the Start of Time, which is 3 times damage versus undead and demons, and has the effect Final Rest, which I believe basically like destroys a demon, right? Or an undead, sorry. This one, the Just Knight, has the Just Man's Sword. Again, super good against undead, against demons. And this is interesting to me, because Phasia, you know, I'm okay with Phasia. Hey, take on some undead for me, Phasia. That would be real nice. Let's go. Right? I don't know if Phasia... These are new... These are not chassis that I am aware of or familiar with. So, I don't know if this is a chassis put in by Bozmod. I don't know if this is a chassis put in the DE mod. I'm not sure. But it looks very interesting. I just don't know that I can make anything out from it. As far as I can tell, this is a Noblesse God expanding with some Colossi light infantry, I guess. They're bark skinning up, and then they're gonna go to town. So, Shield of Valor, interesting. More powerful in provinces with high friendly dominion, less powerful in... Okay, gotcha. So we can see he's got some heavy cav in here that are doing work, and his heavy cav break, and then his Colossi infantry break. He was so close to having this place just finished. So close. Oh my goodness. Oh, I say that, but he actually had a lot of, well, not that the longbowmen would have stood any chance. So he lost 12 Colossi light infantries. Oh, the knights. Ah, that's another interesting thing. Yeah, so these knights are just spawned off of, the basic knights are spawned off of his gods. Ah, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. As defense organizer... Inspirational. Okay. So that's interesting. He just barely lost. I say just barely. There were still eight knights left, 18 bowmen. We come in. It's the bear. I mean, it's the bear. The bear is gonna do whatever the bear wants here. Bear's gonna get hit, immediately go berserk, and then crush everything that remains. These guys are really sticking around, though. I kind of expected them to just pop. Get him. Nice. Very good. Okay. So, the bear wins. We have a battle in Kiban. This is our smaller expansion party, our 6 Katsinas versus a little bit of militia, some heavy infantry, some archers, nothing big. Poking. Living. It's good. No one's dead yet. That's good. Still good. Nice. Looks like we got out without taking a death. Very good. No deaths. Awesome. Next in Woven Plains. Up against... Ooh, that is quite a bit more heavy cav than maybe intended. But, I mean, still, the heavy cav... It's just not... We hit hard enough and take so little damage when we do get damaged that I think we just don't have to worry about it. We don't lose through our guys being beaten. We lose through our leaders getting killed. That's how we lose. So, Katsina Warriors chop in Woven Plain, and okay, we have Phasia to the south of us. That is very interesting. What is more interesting, we can see over here, this army is led by the King of Knights. Mainly Kings of Knights. Kings of Knights. Just Knight? The Kings of Knights? Is that what they're called? So we see on the map there's a blue one, and then there's this red one, and then there's this green one. We have been contacted by Phasia because their routed infantry are stuck here in Rasenna. And the reason why they're stuck here in Rasenna is because my dominion has kind of kicked in. It is fall. My dominion has kicked in, and it is cold here now in Rasenna, which means that the mountain passes are frozen over and cannot be traversed. So they can't head this way because it's water. They can't head this way because of the mountain passes. They actually can't head that way as well because of the mountain passes. The only direction that they can go is Hesperia. So Phasia has asked, hey, can I move my knights out of that area? And then, they also opened negotiations for trades and relations and stuff like that. That normal type of stuff. Basically said, hey, are you interested in talking about borders and things like that? Which I am. I say technically, I guess they extended borders. I extended conversation about trade and stuff like that. So I haven't gotten a response from them, but we're on 24 hours time when making these starting turns. So we kind of have to, it can be hard doing negotiations because people got to work. So people got to sleep. You might not catch a person at the right time. So I have messaged them back saying yes, that I'm okay with them going through Hesperia. I'm going to leave no province defense in it this turn, with the caveat that, I'm going to lose the income from this province, and then I'm going to have to retake it. So I've got to keep someone in the area probably just a scout, but still, I gotta keep someone in the area to take that province back. So I've asked Phasia to pay 100 gold. We'll see how that goes. Maybe they will be like, yeah, sure, or maybe they will be like, nope, not worth it. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, we are going to be attacking into Talito. Okay. We are moving Scout 1 down into Hesperia. We have canceled recruitment in Hesperia, and we have left it to 0 defense. We are moving from Kiban into Smacia. We can't really see any candles or anything like that. Well, we can over here in Eprisia. Tyrannia? Bergamum? See anything in Ablak? Wonder if they're kind of like up in 595. We're gonna find out, I think, in the near future. So we're heading up to Smacia with the hope that we can maybe take Smacia and then take some of these nearby flanking provinces like Aprisia and Dardania. But if we get into Smacia and we don't see anyone, we might extend further. Like we might hit Walden or Truban or something like that. I think we're, the further north we go, the more likely we are to run into someone. But we'll see how it goes. And then we are moving from Wolven Plain into Umidor with the intention of kind of putting this section on lock. What I would like to do, and this kind of just depends on what we see over the course of the next few turns. I would like to probably take this group. I like the idea of having Irisia rather than just Umidor, but I don't know that it's worthwhile, truth be told. We might go ahead and just hit Umidor and then turn, right? Begin to kind of like pivot around. So hit Black Alps, hit Kunaral, hit Northia, hit Zuburia. Ooh, Zuburia. Zuburia has candles. Zuburia has candles because there are 50,000 undead on this planet, apparently. Fucking Christ. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I'm not exactly happy about that. Okay, well, we probably want to get our stuff pushed into that province sooner rather than later. Go from there. So, yeah, we're going to hit Umidor next up. I'm not sure where we will progress from there, but we will see. In the meantime, we are sending Sun 1 up to... Actually, we're searching Kingdom of Dara first. We're sending Scout 4 over to Wolven Plain, and we're actually recruiting a Kikmongwi in Wolven Plain to start a Palisades there next turn. We have Scout 3 is heading over to Scraw Point with the intention of heading to Anremark and then either up into Finitis or more likely up into Imric. Try to get eyes on things. Scout 2 is heading over to Jereb with the intention of jumping up to Ashington. Scout 5 is actually sneaking over to Wase. We are recruiting... Where are we recruiting? We're recruiting another scout over here. No. Want that. In Kevin. And we're recruiting... Nope. Where did we decide to do that? Did I decide not to do that? I actually do want another scout. So we're recruiting another scout. Trying to get scouts out. Trying to get eyes on the territories around us. Not only on this continent, but also in the... on the seaports and on the nearby... planetary connections, etc. Those types of things. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. We're recruiting our first Wuya. I kind of went back and forth on this. I kind of wanted to just keep doing Bozmos2 or Chaco and Star Priests, but I'm thinking we're probably going to have to do war sooner rather than later with the layout that we've been given. So we're probably going to need a Wuya to Divine Blessing our stuff. So that's going to be the plan. We got, in other news, we got relatively fortunate with our first Bozmos2. We did not get air, which is what we actually wanted to get. However, we did get fire 2, and that is very, very rare. We got both the 100% random on fire, and we got the 10% random on fire. That's a decently big deal, because if this Bozmos2, if we get to the point to where we can Vision Quest and then Vision Trance these Bozmos2s, then this one will be Master Ritualist, which I think will allow them to do Ritual 3 fire magic. I'm not sure that really matters too terribly much, though. Still, this is a rare find, and that's nice. Cool. Anything else? We have found no new nations. We've had no other real scenarios. I do need to send out a message, actually. Let's send a message to Bozmod2. I've been talking to Facia on Discord, which I'm super down with talking to people on Discord. I just tend to try to, like, do first messages in game. So let's see if we can find Bozmod2. Bozmod2, Age of Heroes. Go. Send that out to them. Oh, shit. I didn't read what I was sending. Apologies. It's just a very generic, like, hello. Just wanted to reach out and open the negotiation side of things. If you'd like to chat about trade, naps, alliances, anything else, hit me up. Basically just trying to... I'm encroaching on their territory. We're just trying to extend the olive branch initially so that they don't immediately just come in guns blazing, which, you know, might be what happens. And that's pretty much it. This is a very, very quick and dirty turn, I think. We got pretty fortunate here, I think, in our the scenario with Facia. We're lucky we're kind of snapping up really, really good land. My intention is, if Facia is open to negotiations, to just kind of let them stay down here, kind of take the river. I want to, like, take Talito, then maybe Good Old Woods, then maybe Assad. Of course, I would love to take Pack Woods, but I don't know, you know. I feel like that's kind of a first come, first serve type scenario. We'll see how it goes. And that's pretty much it. We're continuing to expand into the northeast. Hopefully we will get a good expansion in the northwest. And in another 5 turns, the goal should be to be about 20 plus provinces, depending on the situation. And it's not looking bad so far. I think one issue is... Oh, we have this candle here in Zaburia. One issue is I don't know how far, you know, Therados has expanded. I need to get this coastline, right? I need to not let Therados up onto the land near me. Like, that's not something that we want to do. So I think I'm actually probably going to be more inclined to do this whole, like, move towards... hit Umidor and then move down the coast. And if we time things right, we might be able to do some pretty nasty stuff. We might be able to say... So we've got 8 Katsinas here, right? We might be able to go... this is turn 8, turn 9, turn 10, turn 11, turn 12, right? And then we do turn 13, turn 14, right? We could actually even get a force, like combine a force from Chaco on turn, what is it, 11, 12, 13, 14, and just smash. Because that seems like a conceptually good idea. But obviously, that's a lot of turns in between now and then. So, but that's something I think we'll keep in mind. We'll you know, if we're doing 4 Katsina warriors per turn, every turn, what's that going to be? That's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, but we wouldn't be able to get all of those. Because, you know, so we'd have to, on 10 would be the last one, because we'd be 11, 12. So, 8, 9, 10. That's only 3 turns worth of recruitment. So we'd only be sitting at, what is that? 16 Katsinas? 16 Katsinas is not that much. Well, I mean, it'd be 16. It'd be 24 Katsinas. 24 Katsinas, I think, with what we've got going on, might be hard to beat. But, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. That's something to think about. Definitely something to think about. Could we back it up with anything, right? Like, obviously we've got, I could start picking up Chaco and archers. Not very many, because so much of our recruitment points go to these Katsinas. Still, Chaco and archers could be good, like an entourage. I say an entourage. I don't know. I do not know. Don't really have resources for anything else. We're super, I mean, our scales are terrible, so we're super resource poor. Yeah, I don't really think we have a crazy good additional option. We might be able to fit in a few extra units here or there, but I'm not especially worried about it. I'm more concerned about getting infrastructure up and going from there. Okay, that's going to be it for the turn. Thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.